Limited resources. We are in the last class of this unit, that is regarding problems of agriculture and strategies for development. So Indian agriculture, we know that in the early time we were depending mostly on agriculture. Even after independence, we are facing poverty as one of the important problems. Along with that, we have unemployment as well. So that time, the government started depending on this agriculture sector for overcoming these two problems. What are they? Poverty and unemployment. So they have started investing in agriculture sector. So that time, most of our gross domestic product, that is GDP, is depending on this agriculture system. Its name, if you look in the 5-year plans, from the first 5-year plan itself, we have started investing or developing our agriculture systems. That is the important thing regarding Indian agriculture. But what happened is later different sectors has started emerging. Industrial sectors started. So there are secondary sectors, that is secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Now we are having quaternary sector, IT sectors here. So we have multiple sectors which has the power to contribute to the GDP. So slowly and steadily we have started or depending on other sector for our GDP. That is what happened now. So Indian agriculture system is facing a lot of problems. Once this agriculture was the backbone of our economy, but later due to dependency on other sectors, agriculture sector is facing a lot of problems. That is what we are going to discuss today. If you look at this picture, if you look, you can understand this green color is the agriculture sector. So 1950s May, we have more than 50% share of our GDP is from agriculture sector. Look at the other sectors, you can understand service sector, 30 के नीचे था, even 20 के नीचे था हमारा industrial sector. But slowly what happened, agriculture, dependency on agriculture slowly and steadily started decreasing. So पीछे नीचे आ गया. And the service sector, dependency on service sector increased. Along with that, there is a slow pace increase in the dependency on secondary sector as well. This is what happened to Indian agriculture. Right now, there is a certain boom in the agriculture sector. So this is about 2010 data. If you look 2020 data, almost 20%. So there is a better improvement. 𝐼SA dependency, almost 20% we are depending on agriculture sector in our GDP. 𝐼SA हो गया है. So slowly, gradually it was decreasing, but now many of the people are depending on agriculture sector, and it is slowly improving its position or its contribution to our gross domestic product. ऐसा है. This is the problem, major problem in Indian agriculture, for the Indian agriculture. So if you look the importance of this agriculture, so agriculture में काम हो गया है. So what will happen? So there are certain importance to the agriculture sector. As I said earlier, after post-independence, we are mostly depending on agriculture for our economy. So that is one of the prior importance. Even in the rural India, if you take 3/4 of Indian rural family is still depending on this agriculture sector for their income. So it's a big sector still now. क्योंकि अभी सेक्टर वाइज देखने से वी आर टेकिंग द एंटर इंडिया लेता है. इसमें वी नो पॉपुलेशन इज कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग इन द अर्बन एरियाज. तो डिपेंडेंस जीडीपी वी आर टेकिंग फ्रॉम urban area and the rural area. But if you take the rural area only, still 3/4 of the population is depending on this agriculture in the rural area. Majority of the Indian poor, that is about 770 million people, that is about 70% of the rural area, directly or indirectly depending upon agriculture. ऐसा है, कुछ तो ऐसा होगा कल्टिवेटर्स होगा, लैंडलॉर्ड्स होगा, कुछ तो ऐसा होगा एग्रीकल्चर लेबर्स हो और वर्किंग इन द एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड. तीसरा वो ट्रांसपोर्ट, वो मार्केट करेगा, इसको तो ट्रांसपोर्ट करके मार्केट करेगा, वो लोग भी एग्रीकल्चर को डिपेंडेंट है. एंड एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज आल्सो देयर. सो ऑल दीज पीपल आर डायरेक्टली or indirectly depending on this agriculture sector. Other than this, another important is the food security. Food security is depending on producing the cereal crops, rice, wheat, ये सब कितना produce, maize, ये सब चीज कितना produce करता है. So that is our food security. जो भी fruits हो, vegetables हो, milk हो, all those things, food crops and vegetables and fruits and dairy products, all these things contribute to food security. So agriculture production, improvement in agriculture production is very much required. अभी मेरे हाथ में 100 rupees है and I don't have the food for 1 or 2 days. So it is of no use. This 100 rupees of no use. So food security, one of the basic requirement of human beings. So that is being provided by this agriculture. Right now, country has 195 million hectares under cultivation, out of which 63% are rainfed region hai, and 37% are irrigated hai. So we know our agriculture system is mostly depending on monsoon rain dependent. Almost 63%. That is why it is saying as rain-fed, depending on rain. Remaining area we are having irrigation. So that is also a big problem, irrigation. We are the second largest country who is using irrigation facilities after China. Still, we are facing many areas with these irrigation problems. And another important thing is India export excess food and agriculture products. So it is one of the basic source of foreign money. तो एक्सपोर्ट करता है एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट को. कौन सी चीज है? मेनली जूट, टी, टोबैको, कॉफी, स्पाइसेस, sugar, and we know even wheat and rice is also been exporting from India to other countries. So that gives us foreign money as well. So these are some of the important, some of the बोलने से भी this is very important. Food security of a country, economy to the rural areas. तो ये है, ये country का urban area में तो काम होगा, दूसरे सेक्टर में बहुत कुछ काम होगा. So those who are in rural area, they are mostly unskilled laborers होगा और mostly illiterate होगा, नहीं ये तो unemployed होगा. ये सब लोगों को कुछ काम देनी है. उन लोगों को काम देनी है, उन लोगों को इनकम देनी है. They need food as well. So the agriculture sector provides all these things. That is the importance of agriculture for India. Now we can look the major problems in agriculture sector. So this is actually our topic. One of the problem is the dependency on monsoon. Indian agriculture, most of our agriculture system is depending on monsoon. We are getting many areas having more than 150 to 300 millimeters centimeters rainfall. Some areas having 70 to 150 तो average rainfall मिलता है. कुछ area है where the agriculture is not possible with rain or precipitation. That is mostly northwestern part of India. Remaining area mostly depending on this monsoon. So any fluctuation in this monsoon, the agriculture will be affected. Monsoon ज़्यादा हुआ है, if there is too much of rainfall, that will affect the growth of the crop. On the other side, if there is very less rainfall, that will also affect the crop. So the production is directly proportional to the precipitation or directly proportional to the monsoon. Monsoon ko dependent hai mostly. Second one is the cropping pattern. When we say about the cropping pattern, we have two types of cropping pattern. So crops mainly we are depending. One is the food crops. Second one is non-food crops. But in India, for food security, we are giving prior importance to these food crops. Even in the Green Revolution time, we know that the cereal crops, especially wheat and rice, has given the priority. Left behind some other oil seeds को, नहीं तो flowers को, vegetables को थोड़ा ये क्या है cotton jute इन सबको थोड़ा कम priority देता है, because we have a big population to feed. Another one is the ownership of land. Ownership of land ऐसा है, India में still 70 to 75% of the land is owned by the small scale or the medium scale farmers. अपने हाथ में छोटा छोटा जगह ही है. Bird farmers है who is holding small or few areas with them. So agriculture is becoming, तो ऐसा है उन लोगों को एक छोटा जगह है तो bringing or buying a tractor, trailer and machineries is very difficult. So they will go for the traditional methods. So what happened is the productivity will become less. If I am a farmer and I have a lot of area under agriculture or cultivation, so I can buy a tractor or I can buy new machineries. I can use different varieties of seeds. I can use that because I will get profit from that. If I am buying a machine and I have only few acres, small acres of land, it will not be affordable for the farmer. So ownership of the land is one of the big problems facing in India. There are certain cases for this ownership, few small ownerships. One of them is the fragmentation of agriculture land. Why it is so? Because in the early time, the farmers, most of the farmers have huge acres of land. But kya hua? He has his own family. So after certain time, he want to give that to his son or the daughters. Daughter को देना पड़ता है. तो क्या होगा? This land get divided. ऐसा multiple time divide करके जाने से क्या हो गया? The land get fragmented. अभी मेरे पास 100 acres of land है and I have 5 बेटा and बेटी है. 5 बेटा and 5 बेटी है. 5 child है. तो क्या हो गया? I am giving that equally distribute कर रहे, तो मैं सबको कितना मिलेगा? 20 acres of land मिलेगा. तो उतना कम हो गया. So that is the fragmentation. Children ज़्यादा होने से they want to be distributed equally and the land size become reduced. Then another problem is the inadequate transport system. Indian agriculture system, we know that अभी it is not uniform everywhere. सब जगहों में यूनिफॉर्म नहीं है. एक जगह में एक एग्रीकल्चर होगा, दूसरे जगह में दूसरा एग्रीकल्चर होगा. सो नीड ट्रांसपोर्ट. मार्केट तो एक जगह उसी जगह पे नहीं होगा. दैट शुड बी टेकन टू सम अदर प्लेसेस आल्सो. सम ऐसा है कुछ दिन के बाद दिस विल गेट डैमेज होने का चांसेस है. सो इट नीड फ्रीजिंग सिस्टम, नहीं तो प्रिजर्वेटिव सिस्टम्स, ये सब चाहिए. सो द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन सिस्टम शुड बी वेल इक्विप्ड. ये नहीं है, हमारा इंडिया में कम है. So that is another problem in Indian agriculture. Then poor condition of agriculture labors. We have got independence. We have a good agriculture system in India, but still the workers who is working in the agriculture field, that is agriculture laborers, their living condition is very pathetic. Even today's today's time, we are hearing the suicides of many farmers, especially अभी महाराष्ट्र region में, यूपी में, नहीं तो बिहार में, even many part of or many areas or many states of India, we are hearing the same problem, farmer suicide, because they are giving low wage. जो लैंड ओनर है उसको तो नया वाला मिशन लेने के लिए, नहीं तो सीड्स लेने के लिए, ये सब लेने के लिए उसको तो अफोर्डेबल नहीं है. सो दे डोंट गेट द प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम द लैंड दे हैव. Another thing is they will take loan from the local लोगों से. they will collect, they will take loans. तो क्या होगा, वापस देने के लिए उन लोगों के हाथ में पैसा नहीं है. So the land will go to the particular person, or otherwise they will have big loss. All these persons farmers to get suicide. Another one is the land tenureship. Same problem है. Land में tenant है before independence. उसके बाद क्या हो गया? There was a rule which gives the tenants the agricultural land where they were cultivating. ऐसा हुआ है. But still, there are a lot of tenants who were purely depending upon their landlords. अभी मेरा पास एक लैंड है, तो I will give that for rent. The farmer will cultivate there, and dominating portion of the profit will be taken by me. So the farmers will get less amount. So land tenureship is still a big problem in India. Then use of mechanical manures and fertilizers. इसके वजह से क्या होगा? The soil and the land will get depleted. So you don't get the productivity which you are expecting. पहले तो मिलेगा. First time, second time, you will get good output. But if you are continuously putting the same manure and same fertilizers for a long time, what happens? The land gets depleted. So the productivity, the land's productivity also get reduced. Then poor mechanization. Poor mechanization, अभी just I have already told you, ऐसा है छोटा farmers है who is doing this for subsistence farming. Most of the Indian farming is subsistence farming है बहुत जगह पे. So they have no good machineries. They are depending on traditional method and conventional tools. उसको depend करता है. So what is the output? लो प्रोडक्टिविटी, लैंड से प्रोडक्टिविटी कम मिलता है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पुअर मैकेनाइजेशन. Then irrigation. India is the second largest irrigated country after China. But still, 1/3 of the crop area is, as I said, 63% is for rainfed region, purely depending upon monsoon. The remaining area, almost 30 to 37% is depending on irrigation. 1/30 depending on irrigation. So there are many. So irrigation, purely irrigation को depend करने से एक फायदा है, we can go for multiple cropping. But if you are depending on monsoon only during the time of this monsoon we can cultivate the crop. So multiple cropping or double cropping will become a problem. So productivity again get reduced. So we are trying to improve these irrigation facilities. Then agriculture market. Agriculture market ऐसा है, we know the government is giving basic supporting system, minimum supporting price देता है. Still we know many farmers are having problem in agriculture marketing their products. One thing is, the crop will be maybe perishable hoga. It will be perishable. It will. So they want to sell their products as early as possible. So the farmers may not be aware of the market situation because he is most of the time he is in the land field में है, agriculture land में है. तो क्या करेगा, there will be middleman. This product which is being made by the farmer will be taken by the middleman and the middleman sells this to the market. So the profit, most of the profit is getting to the middleman who is taking no effort. The farmers the farmers need to sell it as early as possible. The farmers will give in very low price and the middleman decide what will be the price of that product in the market. He will earn maximum profit. Then subsistence in character है हमारा. This is purely regarding the production है. Subsistence in characteristic है हमारा agriculture. इसका मतलब है the cultivators or the farmers who were growing the crops, how main agenda is that they want to consume it or their family want to consume it. It is only for their family and their subsistence they are cultivating. If they get the surplus, they will sell that to the market. So that will reduce the productivity. उतना ज़्यादा productivity नहीं होने से भी he is thinking that yes, if there is enough food, I can, my family can, or my relatives can have enough food. They are not thinking about the commercial marketing. The heavy pressure of population. As I said, the main problem after post-independence was poverty. So poverty कैसे होगा? There will not be enough economy to buy the food, or the production is not sufficient to feed the population. अभी population को feed करना है. If I am making 100 tons of wheat, which is possible to consume by 1000 population को ये दे सकता है. And if there is 2000 population, so remaining 1000 population will not get this wheat. So there will be heavy pressure of population in the agriculture sector. That's why we are following green revolution, we are going for mechanization, we are going for seed, high yield variety seeds, we are going for multiple cropping system. ये सब क्योंकि we have enough more population to feed. India is the second largest country in population. So our agriculture has a heavy pressure of population. Other problems are limited investment in agriculture. Yes, right now what we are facing is because the output, the productivity from the land is comparatively less, and the economy which is being receiving from the market is from the agriculture sector is also less. So profit कम होगा. Profit कम होने से investment भी automatically कम होगा. So maximum investment is coming from the government side. Government तो देता है agriculture को sustain करने के लिए. They are giving subsidies, they are giving loans, they are giving seeds. ऐसा बहुत कुछ they are providing. Private investment is comparatively very limited in the agriculture sector. हमको खाने के लिए खाना चाहिए. No one bothers of that. They are thinking of the money, profit which is being getting from other sectors. Then inadequate agriculture research and education. Agriculture में innovations कम आ रहे हैं. When we are saying about other sectors, industrial sectors or service sectors or any sector, we are mostly saying about the innovation technologies. But in agriculture sector, these innovation technologies and research is comparatively, yes, we have Indian Council of Agriculture Research, ICAR जैसा institutions hai, still we are less in number of research and educational institute in this agriculture sector. Because of this same, training and its extension is comparatively lesser. Another one is the poverty and indebtedness of the. So debt कैसे होगा? Money lenders से, local money lenders से, they will collect money lend करेगा and unable to return. Productivity कम होने के वजह से, और as we said, it is mostly depending on monsoon. Monsoon failure है, तो crop failure है, तो profit नहीं मिलेगा. Farmers have no money to give to money lenders. So loss में हो गया, failure. So these are some of the problems that is being facing in Indian agriculture. So इसको तो develop करना है, this problem को overcome करना है. For that, we have different strategies planning by the government, because this is a huge sector, and if you look at the population who is depending where from rural area, comparatively I am saying less educated होगा, less other sectors से dependent होगा, they are comparatively weaker section है. So इन लोगों को आगे लेके आने के लिए, to make our country food secure, we want to make strategies for our agriculture sector. So what are the strategies which is being developed for improving the agriculture sectors? They include consolidation of land holdings. When we say about the problems, I said the land is fragmented. ऐसा एक बड़ा land है, so इसमें क्या होगा? It is get fragmented है, बहुत कुछ fragmentation. ऐसा बहुत कुछ fragmented होगा. तो individual, यहाँ एक farmer है, for that farmer इतना एरिया उसको तो एग्रीकल्चर लैंड में काम करनी है, सीड सो करनी है, नहीं तो टिल करना है, तो बहुत कुछ चीज इसके अंदर करना है. सो यू वांट टू, नहीं तो इरिगेशन करना है, इसके लिए इंडिविजुअली इफ यू डू, you want to spend lot of money for this seed. अभी ट्रैक्टर लैंड में दे रहे इतना छोटा जगह के लिए, it will not be a profit. तो क्या करेगा, there will be consolidation. तो ये इतना सा प्रॉपर्टी गवर्नमेंट बोलेगा, if you make a society of farmers for this much of land, the government say we will provide irrigation facility. तो irrigation facility बहुत easy है, तो यहाँ से एक कैनाल बना दिया है, तो यहाँ का आदमी को मिलेगा, यहाँ का आदमी को मिलेगा, यहाँ सबको इजली अवेलेबल. इफ दिस पर्सन इज ओनली ट्राइंग फॉर द सेम, तो इतना खर्चा खुद से लेना पड़ेगा. तो अभी नहीं, ये शेयर है, इतना लेने के लिए ये देगा, इतना लेने ये देगा, तो सोसाइटी से कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन आएगा. सो देयर विल बी कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ लैंड होल्डिंग. तो एक हो गया, सोसाइटी जैसा बना दिया, तो पूरा एग्रीकल्चर लैंड एक साथ पैसा लेगा, एक साथ डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेगा, तो आउटपुट ऐसा थोड़ा प्रॉफिट इसके अंदर से दे विल गेट. सेकंड वन इज improved varieties of seed. We know that with the green revolution is a success. On the other side, there are a lot of health problems, there are other problems in the green revolution, but it was a great success for India. We have able to improve, or we have able to recover from the poverty that is being faced after post independence time. बहुत कुछ किया है ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन. इसमें सबसे important innovation was the use of high yield variety seeds, improved variety seeds. Wheat में भी लेके आया है, rice में भी लेके आया है. If you look, so still now as a strategy, what we are doing is we are trying to bring improved varieties of seeds which can overcome the problem of rainfall, climate का problem है, उसको तो कैसे overcome करेगा, ऐसा वाला seed को लेके आएगा. नहीं तो soil, even if the soil is not that much fertile, this high yield variety seed को इसको तो overcome करने का ताकत मिलना है. So there are always innovations in these improved varieties of seed. ऐसा बहुत कुछ problem है which is being locally, geographically there are a lot of problems of the agriculture maybe. So these seeds, high yield variety seeds can overcome अपना से, और this high yield variety seeds can sustain these problems. There are a lot of varieties of seeds, PV18, Kalyan Sona, तो ऐसा बहुत कुछ wheat का है. राइस बोलने से पद्मा, जया, कोकोनट बोलने T into D, D into T, ऐसा multiple high yield varieties crops है. उसका output बहुत ज्यादा है and they are resistant to many geographical problems. Another strategy is the great intensity of cropping. Great intensity ज्यादा करना है. एक लैंड है, वो लैंड में एक बार कल्टीवेट कर रहा है and I am getting 100 tons of land. If I am able to do 3 croppings for a year, so 100 plus 100 plus 100, 300 tons of rice I can make. So intensity of cropping can be increased. So government is trying to do that also. Then extension of irrigation. So intensity of cropping करने के लिए one of the important thing is the extension of irrigation है. Rain से depend का होगा, तो मानसून को depend होगा, like साउथ वेस्ट मानसून और नॉर्थ ईस्ट मानसून को डिपेंड करना पड़ेगा. So multiple cropping is very difficult. If we are depending mostly on the irrigation facility is providing water from somewhere else. And if the agriculture field is getting water throughout the year, we can cultivate the crop at any time. So multiple cropping can be possible. So that is extension of irrigation facility. That is the importance of extension of irrigation facility. Then modern farm machineries. So this is also another part of green revolution था. Machineries improve करेगा farm machineries को, like tractors, harvesters, tillers, then pumping sets and बहुत कुछ चीज जैसे मॉडर्नाइज करने के लिए ये भी अडॉप्ट करने से there will be growth in the agriculture sector. ये ऐसा नहीं है जैसे अभी कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ लैंड होल्डिंग बोले तो मॉडर्नाइजेशन इज पॉसिबल बिकॉज एज अ सोसाइटी दे कैन बाई. ऐसा कंसोलिडेट करके सोसाइटी के लिए तो मॉडर्नाइजेशन पॉसिबल. इंडिविजुअली इट इज नॉट possible for affordable for individual farmers, but for a society it is affordable. Then role of public institutions. So what are these public institutions? It include public institutions like National Seed Corporation, Agro Industries Corporation, National Cooperative Development Corporation. ऐसा मल्टीपल कॉर्पोरेशंस है विच कैन सपोर्ट. एक तो है अभी नेशनल सीड कॉर्पोरेशन, तो आई इल वेराइटी सीड्स चाहिए, सो दे आर रिसर्चिंग ऑन इट. दे विल प्रोवाइड आई इल वेराइटी सीड्स फॉर मल्टीपल क्रॉप्स. एग्रो इंडस्ट्रियल कॉर्पोरेशन, सो इंडस्ट्रियल एग्रीकल्चर इंडस्ट्री को डेवलप करने के लिए ऐसा मल्टीपल पब्लिक इंस्टीट्यूशंस है विच कैन support the agriculture, which can innovate the agriculture, give innovative technologies. So improving this is another strategy for development. Then package of improved practices. इसके लिए तो क्या है, improved seeds, improved fertilizers, plant protection measures, water use, ये सब करने के लिए there are certain packages which is being practiced. ये सब ऐसा करो तो इसका तो information देगा, इसका तो मदद करेगा, subsidies देगा, बहुत कुछ पैकेज मनी पैकेजेस देगा. ये इतना खरीदने के लिए इतना पैसा देगा, नहीं तो इतना करने से इतना सब्सिडी गवर्नमेंट विल बी गिवन टू यू to the farmers. तो ये सब करने से पैकेज ऑफ इम्प्रूव्ड प्रैक्टिस ऐसा देता है. Then guaranteed minimum price. We know that there is middleman always. तो middleman है, farmers से लेके यहाँ मार्केट में बेचने के लिए middleman से. तो क्या करेगा, this middleman usually try to exploit these farmers. अभी फार्मर बोलेगा मेरा टमाटो है, आई वांट टू सेल दिस फॉर 10 रुपीज. तो फार्मर्स बोलेगा, ये मिडिलमैन बोलेगा अभी मार्केट में 10 रुपये तो नहीं मिलेगा और उसके साथ मेरा प्रॉफिट भी है ना, आई विल गिव यू 2 रुपीज. तो मिनिमम प्राइस तो नहीं है, बट गवर्नमेंट से दैट यू कांट सेल टोमेटो अंडर 4 रुपीज. You can't sell the tomato for 4 rupees. ऐसा government rule बना दे. So farmers can sell. No, the minimum supporting price is 4 rupees. I will sell that to you at 4 rupees. So that is the minimum price. So middleman को ऐसा नहीं बोल पाएगा, नहीं I will give you only 2 rupees. ऐसा नहीं बोल पाएगा. There will be minimum supporting price guaranteed by the government, which has been adopted in India in 1964. Then agriculture research and education. So innovation technologies चाहिए, तो इसके ऊपर बहुत कुछ research चाहिए. जैसे हम बोला Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and there are agriculture universities in most of the Indian states में agriculture universities है. तो इसके ऊपर different themes के ऊपर we can study. कल्टीवेशन कैसे करेगा, हार्वेस्ट कितने करेगा, कैसे प्रॉफिट लेगा, मनी लेंडिंग क्या है, हाउ टू यूज द मार्केट प्रॉपरली, तो ऐसा एजुकेशन देता है। साथ में क्रॉप, सीड्स, इरिगेशन, ये सब के ऊपर दे विल गेट मैक्सिमम नॉलेज एंड देयर विल बी न्यू इनोवेशंस आल्सो इन क्रॉप डेवलप सॉरी सीड्स डेवलप करने के लिए, मशीन्स डेवलप करने के लिए। तो ये सब चीज को लेने के लिए एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन शुड बी इम्प्रूव्ड। देन फाइनली प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन मेजर्स, ये है। अभी ये सब चीज है, इफ द प्लांट इज नॉट प्रोटेक्टेड, तो इसके लिए तो पेस्टिसाइड्स, डिफरेंट पेस्टिसाइड्स है, प्लांट्स ट्रीटमेंट है। अभी ये सब करने के बाद ये फिर भी प्लांट इज नॉट प्रोटेक्टेड, ये खराब हो गया, सो देयर विल बी इंश्योरेंस स्कीम है। सो ऑल दिस कम्स अंडर प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन मेजर्स। These are some of the strategies of development in agriculture sector. So ये भी problems of Indian agriculture, ये ऐसे टाइप क्वेश्चन के लिए आने का चांसेस है, वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है। इसके ऊपर कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो। प्लानिंग टू टेक यस,
ये आप क्या बोलते हैं सैटरडे या कुछ ऐसा डेट में ना, जो प्रीवियस ईयर का जो क्वेश्चन पेपर है ना,
हाँ
आप उसको थोड़ा डिस्कस कर सकती है क्या? हम भी कोर्स किया है करने में, नेट से ढूंढ के कुछ जानता भी था, लेकिन
वो
पता
तो
नहीं चल रहा
ये
कि
सिलेबस खत्म करने के बाद ना वी विल गो फॉर दैट। अभी ये नहीं है, अभी प्रीवियस ईयर का भी देखेगा, फिर वी वांट टू गो फॉर सम अदर, जैसे है ना यूपीएससी ये सब का है ना, एक ज्योग्राफी का पूरा देखेगा, यू विल बी फेमिलियर विद द क्वेश्चन पेपर्स ना।
थैंक यू।